Welcome back, students. Let's review some basic logarithm problems. Now, on each of these problems, if you can do them in your head, great. If you can do them in your head, you write the problem down and put the answer next to it, done. If you can't do it in your head, then let me show you some work that will help to lead you to the answer. If you want to find the log base 3 of 9, I could rewrite this as log base 3 of 9 equals x. X is what I want to find. That'll be my answer. Then let's translate this into an exponential equation. In an exponential equation, this x is the exponent that changes 3 into 9. Put the exponent on the 3. Now I can look at that equation and easily see what my answer has to be. What exponent changes 3 into 9? I know 3 squared is 9. The exponent must be 2. So the log base 3 of 9 is 2. Again, if you figure out how to do these in your head, no need to write out the work down here. What about the log base 5 of 5? If you know the answer, write it down. Write the problem down, write the answer down. If you're not so sure, show your work this way. Take the problem. Isn't it amazing how my mistakes just magically go away? That's nice. I'm going to take my problem and set it equal to x. X is actually the answer to my problem. Then let's translate that into an exponential equation, where I know that this x is the exponent that goes on that 5 and changes it into 5. Just like this x went on that 3 to change it into 9, this x goes on this 5 to change it into 5. Of course, what exponent changes a number into itself is just 1. So the answer for log base 5 of 5 is 1. Can you do this one in your head? If you can, put the answer there, circle it, done. If not, let's take our original problem, set it equal to x. Then change it into an exponential equation by putting this x as the exponent that changes 4 into 1. Of course, the exponent that changes anything into 1 is 0. So the log base 4 of 1 must be 0. Let's rewrite this one, setting my original problem equal to x. As an exponential function, that'll be 3 to the x equals 1/3. This x is the exponent that changes 3 into 1/3. Well, 1/3 is the reciprocal of 3. You get a reciprocal when the exponent is -1. So the log base 3 of 1/3 is -1. If you can't do this one in your head, rewrite it. Log base 7 of 1/49 equals x, which means that x is the exponent that changes 7 into 1/49. 49 is 7 squared, but that's a reciprocal. How do you get a reciprocal? You use a negative. If I were to take 7 to the -2 power, I would take 7, I would square it, get 49, and then take the reciprocal and get 1/49. So the log base 7 of 1/49 is -2. Let's try some similar problems, except these are backwards. Now we're looking for the number in this position in each logarithmic equation. Again, if you can do these in your head, then underneath the problem, you write x equals and your answer, and you're done. If you don't see how to do them in your head, then let's translate them again into exponential equations. Remember, this number is the exponent that goes on that 4. This 2 is the exponent that changes 4 into x. Well, that's easy. 4 squared is 16. If 16 is here, then 2 is the exponent that changes 4 into 16. 1 is the exponent that changes 6 into what? Let's rewrite that as an exponential equation. This 1 is the exponent that goes on that 6 and changes it into x. It's easy once we write it that way. 6 to the first power is just 6. If I plug 6 back in here, then 1 is the exponent that changes 6 into itself. Zeros can be confusing. Let's rewrite them in exponential form. This number, 0, is the exponent that goes on that 2. It's the exponent that changes 2 into x. But we know that anything to the 0 power is 1. If I plug a 1 in here, then 0 is the exponent that changes anything into 1. Let's rewrite this one as an exponential equation. -1 is the exponent that goes on that 6, changing it into x. But I know that 6 to the -1 power really means reciprocal. It is 1/6. Plug that back in. And -1 is the exponent that changes 6 into its reciprocal. Last problem. -2 is the exponent that goes on that 3 and changes it into x. If I take 3, square it and get 9, then take the reciprocal, that's 1/9. All right, your turn. Go practice some logarithms. I'll see you later on today.